In today's video, we're going to be trading everybody on the Miami Heat. What it do is good, YouTube? Back with another 2K banger, man. I contemplated doing this video and keeping around Bam, because y'all know I be keeping a star player on a team, but I think after a lot of time of thinking about it, I think you got to just trade everybody, man. I think it's the right thing to do, especially for this franchise that doesn't really have the best direction, and that's coming from me being a Heat fan, bro. You feel me? So drop a like, drop a sub, man. On the road to 10,000 subscribers, man. We are almost at 8K, so that's the first goal, and then we got 10K, bro. Comment down below what videos y'all want to see next. Let's get into it. So we picking it up here in the off season, man, and you know, they actually just traded Haywood Hosmer, so they're doing a little bit of my job for me. You feel me? Take a look at their trade value. Bam, only 4 stars. Tyler, only 4 stars. You got nobody 4.5 stars. Norman, 3.5. Wiggins, and then you got Kello Ware, which is a good piece, and probably Davion Mitchell. Yeah, okay, so not too bad a draft capital. You feel me? Bringing in Norman Powell is gonna help facilitate getting a decent player again, but we gotta pick a direction, man, because I don't think we're gonna be able to compete with trading the people on the roster. You know what I mean? So we might have to go the young route. I'm not too sure yet. If you are new to my channel, we do play on 75 trade negotiation difficulty, so it is a little harder to make trades. Let's just start by like throwing out Tyler in the trade finder, because Heat fans, man, some like Tyler, some don't like Tyler, man. So trade finder on 75 trade negotiation difficulty is tough, bro. Like there's really not any crazy trades that stick out to me here, man, besides like this Maxi one, but I don't know if that's the play. I'm gonna kind of roll through some of these teams and kind of look for some young players that I could be interested in. No bullshit. Yo, last rebuild, Resash shit got to a 99 overall. Go check out the Jonathan Kuminga 99 overall potential video. This man Resash shit goes at 99 overall. I'm gonna see if there's any way I can make a Resash shade trade, because I think he could definitely be a centerpiece going forward. It might take a lot to get him though. Let's start it off by Davion Mitchell. I would also throw Jovic in this deal as well, and maybe 2 first-round picks. I'm not trying to give up all 3 of my picks though. Yeah, I don't even have any first-round picks. That's the problem with this Heat team. You got no draft capital whatsoever, and this is like my best package, bro. All right, well, I'm gonna start by trying to get some draft capital here. If I can just flip some of these guys, like Keyshawn Johnson is gonna be able to land me 2 first-round picks. Now they're not valuable first-round picks, but it's something, you know what I mean? All right, I'm actually gonna do this deal here. We're gonna be trading Keyshawn and Drew Smith. We're getting back Sam Merrill from the Cavs, who honestly could play for us in this first year if we need him to, and we do get a first-round pick. So Drew Smith, I know they did just sign to a 3-year deal. I don't know. Heat fans, let me know in the comments what y'all feel about Drew Smith. First-round pick is Sam Merrill. I don't hate Sam Merrill either. He's not bad. You know what? Before I do anything, I'm trading Rozier. You know what I mean? There's only 2 trade offers for Rozier. Sheesh. I wonder if there's something I could get with Rozier. Like if I throw in Rozier and Jaime Jaquez in a first-round pick, could we like maybe get something pretty good? Would a team be willing to take on that expiring money in Rozier? Yeah, I'm not looking to do any of these trades. The only one I could consider is Hunter. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to end up trading Terry Rozier for like nothing, bro, which I'm honestly, it's fine. I'm just gonna do a swap right here. We're just gonna be getting Nurkic for Rozier. I really don't want to have to give up a second-round pick, but I guess I have no choice, so we're trading away Terry Rozier and a second-round pick for Yusuf Nurkic. All right, well, this trade just popped up for Dylan Harper for Tyler Hero, and man, that's tempting, boy. I'll tell you what. How can you pass on trading for Dylan Harper? He's 4 stars trade value. Now it makes me kind of think, I wonder if we could get there with something else. Could I get there with Andrew Wiggins? Spurs would acquire $10 million more. Who did they throw in the trade? Was it Harrison Barnes? I would take Harrison Barnes back. They would want Norman Powell. They would give me Keldon Johnson. I'll throw you Sam Merrill that I just got. Maybe we can work something out here. I will give you Davion Mitchell in this deal. How about instead of Sam Merrill, and you're going to say no to that, I'll give you 1 first-round pick, and I will give you 1 second-round pick, okay? All right, this is the trade package we're going to be doing, man. We're trading away Norman Powell and Davion Mitchell in a second-round pick for Harrison Barnes, Dylan Harper, and a second-round pick. I think this is the move, man. Norman Powell for Dylan Harper. We're going to be getting that franchise point guard going forward, and I think this is the direction that you got to go in, man. So this is the big-time trade, getting in Dylan Harper. And it kind of nerfs the Spurs a little bit, which I'm all here for. Nerfing the Spurs, man. I love doing that, man. All right, and we're going to have some expiring money coming off the books in the offseason with Harrison Barnes and Yusuf Nurkic. That's amazing, bro. How could you get much better than that? No bullshit. Well, now that we kind of picked a direction, I think we can kind of build off of that. You feel me? All right, I think I'm going to do this deal right here, man. We're going to be trading away Pelle Larson and Jaime Jaquez for Scottie Pippen Jr. and a Phoenix unprotected 26 pick. It's honestly one of the best trades I could find, and we're going to be doing it just mainly for that first-round pick, bro. So now we got our first-round pick and the Suns' first-round pick. I think it's the smart move to stock up on some picks. I don't think we should be trading picks. Like, you throw a first in with Wiggins, like, you're not really even going to be getting that much value back, you feel me? So I don't even think it's worth it to package a first with some of these guys, man, who I don't even think is that good. Pippen come off the bench as PG. I don't hate that for this first year. All right, I'm going to be flipping Fontecchio just away for a stock first-round pick. I mean, it's a pretty bad first-round pick. Nonetheless, it's swapped with the Rockets and a Thunder. So, you know what? That's fine, but it's a first round pick nonetheless, so I'll take it. Still got Yaku Chonas to trade. I gotta sign these guys to the active roster down here, and then we gotta trade them. So we'll sign him, and we'll sign Vlad Golden as well. And I'm gonna just throw them both in the trade finder, see if I can get something for them. And there's 2 first round picks, because 2K loves giving you first round picks for the G League guys for some reason. I don't know why, but I ain't gonna complain about it. So that is going to be a net swap best with the Houston Rockets, and then Houston's unprotected in 29. So I'll gladly do that. So let's do this in a heartbeat. Now we definitely loaded up on some picks for sure, man. I mean, so this makes me kind of want to think now, like, I would maybe throw in, like, I want to keep the picks from this year, but I would trade a few from the next few years to maybe get that top tier player, Devin Booker. I usually get him a lot in these. Don't really want to do that. Now, a player I do usually get is De'Aaron Fox, man. I don't usually get De'Aaron Fox in these at all. It's pretty intriguing to get De'Aaron Fox, because like I said, man, I rarely get De'Aaron Fox, and especially you get Carter Bryant. Darius Garland, always a good option. Koulibaly, always a really good option. You could build out this young core. Now, I wonder if I do have to give up these 2 first round picks. I would give you Sam Merrill for sure, but I love getting Carter Bryant back. They would actually want a Scottie Pippen in this trade. You know, I think we might do this trade. Adding in Scottie Pippen, they're going to give us that Atlanta pick. Okay, no, never mind. I'm going to reset this because I think they offered me a better trade before. Let's see. All right, so this is the trade we're going to be doing, man. Tyler Hero, Sam Merrill, 29, that Houston unprotected we just got, and Scottie Pippen for De'Aaron Fox. This 28 swap best with the Celtics, Carter Bryant, and a 2nd round pick. We bring in De'Aaron Fox, and we bring in Carter Bryant to the Miami Heat. That is absolutely phenomenal. If we were keeping Bam in this scenario, I could run Bam and Fox, the Kentucky boys again, but they played together at Kentucky. But you know what? We got to trade everybody, man. Fox, man, is going to be a really nice, solid point guard piece. I'm honestly just going to build the backcourt. I'm probably going to run Dylan Harper at the 2 to start this first year. So we're building the Spurs backcourt, and I'm fine with that because the Spurs is cheesy as hell. So they must be doing something right. So I'll take it. Not to mention, we also did get Carter Bryant, up and coming wing. So I really like kind of what we're building so far in this first year, man. Again, the Wiggs trade is just so hard to do. Like, nobody here intrigues me at all, bro. Like, at all. All right, maybe if I could try to work something like this out. So I was looking at teams who had a really big contract in a young player, and I found the Grizzlies, man. If I could send Wiggins over for KCP and Zach Edey, I'd actually be cool with that. Zach Edey, you know, I'm fine with trading for. I just don't want to give up too much for him. I do have some 2nd round picks. I don't think he's worth giving up a first for, but maybe he is. Because like these late 1st round picks, I'm pretty confident I can get these back in the offseason. You feel me? Damn, 2 seconds ain't gonna get it done. I would give you 2 1st round picks maybe. That's a lot to give up. 2 seconds, and that is the absolute most I'm doing. I'm not giving up 3 firsts for no damn Zach Edey. Yeah, he's cooked, bro. Could I get Klingon for Ware straight up? Like, I don't want to give up too many. Like, I think Ware is better than Klingon, bro. Like, I don't want to give up a 1st round pick to throw in with him, bro. You feel me? Like, Klingon is not better than Ware. Why? Why is it so hard to trade for him, bro? I give you 2 1st round picks. That is absolutely it, bro. Like, come on. I'm not giving no damn 3 1st round picks, bro. Okay, we do that. I hate to do that. Trust me, I hate to do that because I think Ware is so much better. But we needed a young center going forward, and that's going to be Klingon, man. 2 firsts and 2 seconds, and Ware gets it done. That pains me to do that, but I really got no choice, man. So we got Klingon now on the squad, man. Kind of building out this young core. Bro, I got to find this Wiggins trade, bro. This shit's really pissing me off. And honestly, I might just do this for Jalen Wells. Yeah, honestly, that might have to be the play. No bullshit. OG, but like, I don't want to be committed to that bread. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm going to do this, bro. I'm going to do this for Jalen Wells. We're going to be trading this weak-ass 1st round pick for Jalen Wells, getting KCP back, which is a 1+1. If I can move this real quick for like something, honestly, I would, but I can't do it without trading a 1st round pick, so that might be cooked. All right, so we get Jalen Wells, which is going to be our starting small forward for this upcoming year. We're kind of building out this young little core now. Still got to trade Bam, still got to trade Jovic and Yaku Chonas. So those are the last few players we got to trade. I'm telling you, bro, 75 trade negotiation is no joke, bro. All right, we're going to be doing this trade right here, man. KCP and Jovic for this 29 1st round pick from Dallas and Fred VanVleet. And honestly, if I could just throw Freddie right back out for like anything, honestly, I would, because Freddie is chips, bro. Actually, that's Dylan Harper. I was like, hold on, what? Freddie, I don't want him at all in the team. We already got good guard play. Come on, just like let me get something from him without giving up a pick, bro, to be honest, bro. All right, so Yaku Chonas and Bam are the last 2 trade pieces to go. And this has to be a player that we kind of want to build around. I've saved Bam for last. And tell you the truth, I might kind of pivot to keeping him. I know I wasn't going to do it, but the more I think about it, this team kind of fits perfectly around him. You got Fox and you got Dylan Harper. You got Jalen Wells, Carter Bryant. You got Bam, and then you got Klingon. Honestly, I knew I said I was going to trade everybody, but I might have to keep Bam. You know, we got to have some culture that stays with the squad, man. We got to have some resemblance to Heat culture, and Bam is the epitome of that. So I ain't gonna lie, bro. We gonna trade everybody but Bam. You feel me? We gonna trade everybody but Bam. And he gets to play with Fox. And I kind of wanted to keep them around, no bullshit. The cornerstone piece of the Heat franchise going forward. And we kind of built this kind of team around him. Obviously, it's gonna be ass this first year because we're just kind of trying to develop guys. I still do have to trade Yaku Chonas though. So we can see if we can do something like this. I would hate to just trade him for nothing, bro, because I think he's gonna be really good. Yeah, these trades are crazy. All right, so I think I'm just gonna have to dump him because the trade finder really hating on him. Yakuchonis is giving the Bucks a free stub point guard going forward for AJ Green and a first-round pick, but hey, it's fine what it is. We loaded up on picks, man. We got a bunch of first-round picks going forward. We got 2 picks this year, and this is the kind of roster that we going with. Fox and Harper. I'm gonna make Harper a shooting guard like I said I was going to do. So Dylan Harper gonna play the 2 for us here. So Fox, Harper in this first starting lineup, and you got Jalen Wells, you got Carter Bryant, and then Bam, and then yeah, it's a spot team for this first year, which is fine. We're gonna have some salary getting shed after this first year, and hopefully that Bam and Fox can kind of lead this team to something in the future, man. I'd like to win a championship with both of them, but you never know, man. All right, man, so drop a like, drop a sub, Heat fans. Let me know how y'all feel about the trades, man. Obviously I had to trade everybody, so these videos aren't realistic. If y'all here for realism, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Yeah, so like I said, this is the starting 5. Not bad, actually. You got a good mix defense, offense, versatility, you feel me? Rim protection, Donovan Clingan, you feel me? I don't want Freddie. Like I said, I really don't want Freddie on the squad. Like, if I could just dump it, because he's got a team player option, he's gonna pick it up. If I could get something for draft night to trade, that'd be pretty dope. Isaiah Stewart, don't hate Isaiah Stewart, actually. Could move him on draft night as well. I'm gonna do this for Isaiah Stewart. He's actually not a bad backup center. And we get my boy Duncan back, man. So shout out Duncan. All right, let's do that for the Pistons. Now we have a decent backup big that we can run with. And I guess HB can play backup power forward. AJ Green is cool, but I don't really want him. I want Carter Bryant getting that run. So maybe if I could just sneak a 2nd round pick for him, I would do that. 2nd round pick, and Hunter Tyson, sure, I'll do this deal. All right, so now I think we might be locked in, man. Off the bench, we're gonna have Stewart. We're gonna have HB, Nurkic. I'm just gonna not play him. And then Carter Bryant. And I guess we'll give those last spots to Duncan, bro. We're bringing Duncan back to the team, man. Why not? So Duncan's gonna get about, we'll run a 9-man rotation. Duncan can get about 15 minutes a night. We're going about 18, 19 to Carter Bryant, actually. We'll go about 22 to Carter Bryant, no bullshit. And then starting line, I'm going to play heavy minutes, man. Bam going to be playing 37 minutes a night. We'll go 36, 30 right there, and that's going to be smooth. All right, bet. Shot tendencies I want to look at. Bam is going to be our leading guy, man. I never really crank his shot tendency up, but we're going to see what happens if we do it today. We're going to be giving Bam 90 shot and touch tendency. We'll see how it happens with his efficiency and all that. De'Aaron Fox at 99 is kind of crazy. We'll bump that down to like a 95. Donovan Clingan can get up to like a 60 something because he never shoots a lot in the game. Same with Jalen Wells, really low 39s. Get up to like a 70, no bullshit. Harper's cool to 80. HB, I don't care about you. Isaiah Stewart, don't care about you. Carter Bryant, go like a 67 right there, 68. And then that is going to be it. All right, this team's going to be buns in this first year, but hey, it is what it is. We got our 1st round pick, and I'm cool with it. System Pro, I guess we'll stay pace and space, I guess. But all right, first game of the year is going to be a loss to the Wizards. If you listen to the Wizards, you know it's going to be a problem, man. And that's totally fine. Like I said, if we're buns this year, I'm totally fine with it because we have our own unprotected 1st round pick this year, and we got the Suns pick. We actually did lose to them right there, and we're 5-15 to start, which is a good sign. The only games we've won, we see we beat the Celtics here. Bam had 30 and 10. De'Aaron Fox with 30 as well. Yeah, so the games that we win, both of these guys really hoop. It seems like it. All right, we're at the deadline in this first year. As you see, we have actually picked up a few more wins going into it. De'Aaron Fox with a 40 ball right there. Okay, he's averaging, actually, let's take standings real quick. All right, so we're sitting currently at the 10 seed, which is surprising because we are 13 games under 500, bro. We would be the 2nd worst team in the Western Conference, but the East is so buns that we are actually the 10 seed. We're in the play-in with 19 wins. That is absolutely insane. All right, stats for this first year, halfway through, man. De'Aaron Fox, man, averaging 26 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals a game. He's having a good season, man. I always like De'Aaron Fox. Bam's there with 20 and 10. So good stuff from Bam. Really good stuff from Bam. Dylan Harper in this technically rookie season, 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists, 2 steals for Dylan Harper is really solid, man. Really solid, man. 6 assists in his rookie year is good. Jalen Wells, really inefficient, but it's all good, man. Carter Bryant, not bad, actually. Donovan Clingan, not bad. And then the rest of the guys we won't really care about. And just kind of see what the team stats looking like. We have a bottom 3 offense in the NBA, and we have a bottom 3 defense in the NBA. Actually, no, we have a top 3 defense in the NBA, bottom 3 offense. So that's a good thing to see. Top 3 defense, we'll take that. Yeah, you look at the roster, you look at starting 5, it's a really good defensive starting 5. You feel me? I'm gonna re-sign HB for I'm gonna give HB a 1-year extension for 4.5 mil. And then what we're gonna do is look to see if we can move him on draft night possibly, because it's good to have players under contract for draft night so you can kind of just move contracts around if you want to move up in the draft, you feel me? So I don't hate that. All right, seasons are wrapping. Jokic wins MVP. You got Coop winning rookie of the year. RJ Barrett 6 man. You got Wemby Depoy most improved TOD. No Jokic clutch player. And what else is new? Chris Finch and the Timberwolves winning 65 games. All right, NBA first team, NBA second team, NBA third team. We do have a De'Aaron Fox making NBA third team. So shout out De'Aaron Fox, 26, 5, and 6. No Bam though. No Bam on any all defensive teams either, which is kind of crazy. We do see Carter Bryant All rookie first team 10-4. And then Dylan Harper there with 16-3-6. So that's good. We got some rookies. All right, bet. And we did miss the playoffs. Hopefully we did. Beautiful. Okay, so we weren't even in the play-in, which is absolutely fantastic. We only won 31 games. So we're going to have a lottery pick. The Suns actually made the playoffs and they were the 4 seed. I thought that pick was going to be good, but the Suns had different plans. D booking them, obviously hooping. He averaged 32 points this year, man. Crazy work, man. Damn, I kind of struck out on that. No bullshit. I thought the Suns was about to be buns. You feel me? Because they should be. Final look at stats if you want to check one more time. All right, let's see these playoffs, get into the offseason where it really matters, man. You feel me? Got some nice progression. Knicks versus the Timberwolves, and the Timberwolves win it in 7 games. And what the f? Yo, I do simulations every day, all day, right? I've never seen this in my life. I'm actually like in shock right now, bro. How did Anthony Edwards average 30? How did he not win Finals MVP? How did what? Yo, that's worse than the Iguodala one, bro. Imagine being a new basketball fan, bro, like 10 years from now, and you look back at it and you see who won Finals MVP in 2025? Dante DiVincenzo. You check his stats. Oh, he must have been a dog. Nah, he's a 79 overall. He averaged 13 points a game. Crazy work. 2K's a crazy ass game. All right, going into draft lottery here. This is really big time. We have the 6 overall odds. Can we just jump up to like 3? Make my life nice and easy. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, man. We just predict the future around here. We go from 6 all the way to 2. That Phoenix pick is at 25. Okay, beautiful. Wow, that is very beautiful. 2K blessing us today. Obviously, we keeping around Spo for the video because what am I gonna do? Get rid of Spo? Hell no. So we do have that second pick in the draft. So I'll just take whoever falls into my lap. You feel me? The only problem is we talk about this and it's like the number 1 pick is either going to be Devance or it's going to be Darren Peterson, right? Let's say Devance goes. Do I go Darren Peterson? I don't need another guard. Do I go Cam Boozer? I already have a power forward and Bam. It's going to be tough. Let's see what happens here. First pick is AJ Devance. So it's between Darren Peterson and Cam Boozer, obviously. You know what I mean? Do I draft Darren Peterson and then trade De'Aaron Fox? That's a possibility. I'm going to draft Darren Peterson. I'm going to trade De'Aaron Fox. And with that 25th pick in the draft, we also got this random guy. I know. Was that the right move? I really don't know. I really still don't know if that was the right move. And is that what I wanted to do? Man, that's tough, man. But man, I just really like Darren Peterson in the game, bro. I really do. And honestly, he could come off the bench for this first year. I don't even need to look to trade him right now, Fox. You know what I mean? So I don't hate that. You feel me? I don't hate bringing in him off the bench. Really good score. He's going to be nasty. He honestly might even start too. We'll see what happens. All right. So right now, if you take a look at the roster, we got 1, we got 2, 3, we got 4, 5. We have 6, 7, and then 8, 9. So we need some backup, either 4 or a backup big to bring it on this team. All right, we have a little contract all around. I'll give it to Keontae George, and we are going to be getting him on a squad. So that's kind of smooth. He can play backup 4 for this second year. And then I also need to sign some of these minimum guys. So like I said, I need a backup big because I don't think Beef Stew can really do that anymore. So I'm going to throw him in with HB, who I didn't end up trading at the deadline. There's Capella, or at the draft. I'm going to do this deal for Aldama instead, who I actually don't mind at all. And I get a first round pick, so bringing in Santi Aldama. Yves Missi could be that guy. Or do I go get the Finals MVP? Or should I go get the Finals MVP? I don't need him. Unfortunately, I don't need him. I think I'm going to do that deal for Yves Missi. Keeps looking at me. And I really like me some Yves Missi. Can I do this without giving up a first round pick? That would be ideal. 2 seconds gets it done, possibly. And a 1 first round pick. I don't want Sadiq Bey, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's not do Sadiq Bey. And then you know what? I will give you Matisse Thybulle. You can't take on Matisse Thybulle. All right, I will give you that first round pick, I guess. And they get it done. All right, so we bring in Yves Missi here for Keyshawn George, Jonathan Isaac in the first. That's good backup center play. Now we're gonna have Bam, Aldama, and then Yves Missi and Donovan Clingan. Can actually duel it out to see who wants to be the starting center. If Yves Missi is better than Clingan, I'll start Yves Missi. So I think we got our squad. I just need Max Strus here. I'm gonna do this deal for Strus. See if Strus can land me that PG. Yeah, let's do this deal for Lonzo. Max Strus for Lonzo, straight up. I'm cool with that. All right, bet. All right, so now we got kind of our squad going into this year number 2 season. Hopefully player progression can treat us pretty nicely. You feel me? As it does. Dylan Harper does go up 8 overall. Beautiful. Dom Clingan up 2. Wells up 2 as well. Yves Missi up 1. We see Carter Brown up 4. So you got a nice young rotation bench from the 10th man all the way up here. So, yeah, beautiful stuff right there. Okay. We will monitor the De'Aaron Fox situation there if I do want to trade him at some point. If we're not getting good play out of our center positions and stuff like that, then I will do that. So, a starting lineup is still going to be Fox. It's going to be Harper at the 2, Wells at the 3, Bam, and then they want to start Clingan. Yves Missi off the bench, Darren Peterson. I want Darren Peterson to be the 6th man. And I want him to get 29 minutes a game. And then we'll go Missi, we'll go Aldama, Lonzo, and our 10th man will be Carter Bryant. That is pretty beautiful. I like that rotation a lot going into this year number 2 season. System Pro looking at 4 stars pace and space. We'll keep it at that. And let's start simming. All right, first couple games, loss and a win. I don't know who our leading scorer is going to be. Probably De'Aaron Fox. This team's interesting. I don't know if we're going to be good. 2K not really messing with us off rip here. Okay, there's the win starting to kind of come. Not really. 3 wins in a row. Okay, 4 wins in a row. All right, not bad. Is it like a bunch of spreads scoring? Fox, Bam, Peterson right there. This one, Bam, Fox, Wells. Yeah, this is like what I'm kind of more expecting. More spread scoring from everybody. Let's go a few more games here. And yeah, we're sitting kind of at the 500 mark. 11-11 to start the season, which isn't the greatest. You know what I mean? Not the worst. In the East, it's probably going to put us at like the 6th seed, to be honest with you. No, actually the 9th seed to start this year. So that's where we're going to be at. Do we have our own first round pick this year? We do not have our own first round pick. We have Grizzlies top 5. And we have a swap best Nets Rockets. So let's check out what they're kind of doing to start the season. Grizzlies. Whoa, yeah. It is top 5 protected though. So that we're hoping that's going to be out of the top 5. All right, deadline is here and we are 1 game under 500. We're 26 and 27, which is going to put us at the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference. So not a great roster, not a great record. The roster's good, you know what I mean? But we're still young, we're still developing. So I'm actually surprised we're not as good. I thought we were going to be a little bit better, but it is what it is. Points in the year, it's going to be led by Fox, man. The efficiency's kind of dropped by Fox. Maybe he doesn't like we're bringing in all these extra guards. So again, he's down from 26 points to 18 points, which is not great. Again, could look to trade him. Bam efficiency is down as well, 17-9 for Bam. Harper, pretty good season, actually 7 assists. Darren Peterson off the bench is absolutely phenomenal. 15-3-3, and he's shooting 40% from 3. That's why I wanted to get him, bro. Wow, Jalen Wells with a really good year. 14 points, 40% from 3. Klingon, not the greatest, but 10 rebounds is fine. Aldama, pretty good off the bench, actually. Use Misi, not bad. Carter Bryant, pretty bad. Lonzo is pretty bad. So yeah, okay, let's look to maybe move on from Lonzo on a 1-year deal because he's really not playing too well, and if I could just get anything for him, I'll do it. First round pick and Royce O'Neal, Jalen Harrelson. Let's do this deal for Jalen Harrelson. We're getting a young guy and a top 5 first round pick, so let's just do that, and we're gonna cut this down to a 9-man rotation. All right, that's fine. I think we're just gonna kind of let things be for now. I can explore De'Aaron Fox trades. He's not making 54 M's. That's the only reason why I drafted Darren Peterson, because 54 is a crazy amount of money. So Devin Booker's crazy. But Jalen Duren would be pretty interesting. But for now, I think we're gonna hold off on it. Jaren Jackson. Maybe that trade will come in the off season. I can extend Bam, which I'm gonna do. And that is all I can do for now. Klingon, we're gonna have to pay. Yves Misi. I think all these guys are on a 1+1, so they're gonna get the qualifying or some type of offer. But I think we're good for now. Only move we made was trading Lonzo, cutting it down to a 9-man rotation. So we'll see what changes there. Do we have any All-Stars? We had Bam as an All-Star. So shout out Bam for making All-Star team. I did want to check team stats real quick, just kind of see where we were at. We had a bottom 5 offense against. The offense is really, really bad, but again, the defense is really good. So we have another really good offense. And we have another good defense. All right, seasons are up. Jokic goes back-to-back MVPs. Crazy stats for Jokic. 14 assists or rebounds is crazy. Debans wins Rookie of the Year, 15-7. VJ Edgecombe 6-man. We go Wemby Depoy. We go Jalen Tyson Most Improved. Luka wins Clutch Player. And Jason Kidd wins Coach of the Year. What a surprise. All right, on NBA first team, you see Flag making it. Second team, third team, we do not have Bam. We do not have De'Aaron Fox this time. No defensive teams either. We do have Darren Peterson on all rookie first team. He almost shot 50, 40, 90 in his rookie season. That's why I drafted him. And another year of barely making the playoffs. We were to play in, and we only won 39 games. So we do have the Grizzlies pick, and they are really good. That should be a lottery pick, and the Nets or the Rockets pick should be good too. All right, cutting it into a we'll go 8-man rotation for the playing game. Kind of just cut it down a little bit. I mean, it's a good roster. You feel me? It's a good roster. We have Orlando in this first game. We're going to need to win 2 games in a row to make the playoffs. So we'll see what happens here. We'll simcast it. It's going to be tough to win 2 games in a row to make the playoffs. But I mean, we don't have our own first round pick. So I would be fine if we made a little run here. And it's a really close game, but we do drop it there and we get eliminated. We lose by 7 points. Bam had 26. Peterson had 25. And really bad game from Wells, really bad game from Harper, and a really bad game from Klingon. Also, final stats, if you did want to check it out, this is what they were. All right, so I think another year of progression should help this team out a little bit. Flag, and the Pacers actually win the NBA Finals. There's Halliburton winning at Finals against the Dallas Mavericks. Okay, that's a good team right there. All right, so on to this year number 3 season. KD trying to retire. All these guys trying to retire. You're good, bro. Should see a significant improvement next year. We do have another draft lottery here. 2 lottery picks. Yeah, Brooklyn at 6. And then that Memphis pick at 7. We do not jump up this time, but we stay at 6 and we actually drop to 8. So we have 6, 8, and we have 12 in this draft. So I'm thinking we look to maybe move up again, bro. We have a lot of assets and I don't need all 3 of these picks. You feel me? Who has the first pick in the draft here? Because I would love to get Tyrone Stokes on the team to play small forward for us. That would be absolutely phenomenal. So let's go talk to whoever has the first pick in the draft. It's gonna be Washington. I'll give you pick 6, I'll give you pick 8. Matter of fact, I'll give you pick 12, and they get it done. So 6, 8, and 12 land me the first pick in the draft, and I'm gonna be drafting Tyron Stokes here without even thinking about it. Small forward out of Kentucky is exactly what this team needs. He comes in here at 80 overall, so he's gonna be able to start off rip. Pick up the options on all these guys. So right now we have 1, we have 2, 3, we have 4, 5, 6. Probably looking to move either Wells or Carter Bryant. Probably Carter Bryant. And then Bam Aldama, and then these two. Okay, so you know what? This could be the time where I trade Fox, but I'm not too sure if I want to. Maybe I'll try to keep him around for one more year. Could get Giddey, who I actually don't hate, and we save a ton of money. I'll come back to that. I think just letting this team rock out with player progression is the thing to do. Now, I do need a backup PG, so we're gonna go see if I can grab one. Dennis Schroeder, not bad here. I could run with him if I need to. Don't hate Schroeder. Let's see if I can get something a little bit better for him. Keon Ellis, definitely gonna do that. So we bring up Keon Ellis here, and we have our full roster going into this 3rd season, where we should see some good progression as well, man. Let's see if anybody signed anywhere new. Now everybody goes back to their own team. Tyler still re-signs with the Spurs. Forgot Tyler was on the Spurs. Player progression should see a bunch of green again, and not as much as I would like to. You see Peterson goes up 6, Harper goes up 2, and then Fox is there at a 87 still. Klingon is an 86. So you got a nice top 5. I'm kind of surprised Bryant didn't go up more, and I'm kind of surprised Messi didn't go up more. So that's not the greatest thing ever. All right, so heading into this year 3 season here, it's gonna be Fox, Harper, Stokes, Bam, Klingon, Peterson. Use Messi, Wells, Aldama, and I guess we will run, yeah, Keon Ellis. So Carter Bryant's not even in the rotation right now, which makes me think, man, I could get somebody really good. Let's go see if I can grab Jaden McDaniels low key. Let's go see if I can do a McDaniels swap, because having McDaniels on this team would be pretty elite. So Jaden McDaniels, 2 years, 28 mil. I don't want to trade Fox for McDaniels. I feel like I can get away with that without giving up Fox. Let's do Duncan Robinson. Let's do Aldama. They're going to say no to that. I'll give you a couple 1st-round picks, to be honest with you. And I'll low-key give you Carter Bryant as well. So would you take on, can you take on all this? Aldama and Carter Bryant, they're going to say no. I'll give you 1 1st-round pick, gets it done. All right, so Aldama and Carter Bryant actually is going to land McDaniels, which is going to bring him right into the starting 5. So now you got Fox, you got Harper, you got McDaniels, Bam, and Klingon, which is pretty nasty. Probably going to keep Fox now. Peterson, you have a backup shooting guard, backup center, backup small forward. 2 backup small forwards, which is fine. And then Keon Ellis. All right, you know what? I'm going to rock with that 10-man rotation for now. I think that seems pretty good. I think we're going to change from pace and space. Let's go defense. 4.5 stars defense. Now that we got McDaniels, it's kind of sick. Let's buy into defense. First game of the season is going to be a loss again. Not good stuff. I feel like we should be winning games. Like now I feel like we're kind of getting hoed if we're going to continue to lose games. I do, because this team is pretty nasty, bro. Like nobody should be scoring. Like the fact that we're giving up 151 points right there is kind of crazy. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. 16-9, 17-9 to start this season is beautiful. Yeah, okay. 18-10 to start is a really good start. That's gonna put us at the 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. So that is a really good pickup right there for Jaden McDaniels. Now, I mean, I feel pretty confident with this team going forward, man. So we're gonna rock with this until the deadline. And Dylan Harper really starting to break out in this year number 3 season, along with Darren Peterson. So let's go to the deadline. All right, deadline in this year 3 season, we're 34-17. So by far the best record we've had so far. And it kind of seems like we're seeing the top 4 consistently be at the top of the box score, being Harper, Fox, Peterson, and Bam is our main scorers, which I do really like to see. 34-17 is going to put us at the 1 seed, up by 1 game on Detroit. We are better than that team, I believe. We are the 1 seed Eastern Conference, still not able to compete with Dallas. Phoenix is the 2 seed, which is crazy. But let's take a look at stats halfway through real quick. Yeah, halfway through, Harper's our leading scorer, 24-8 for Dylan Harper. I'm really glad he's a 90 overall. Darren Peterson's there at 89 in his year number 2 season, 16.5, 4 and 4 steal, and he's shooting 50-40-90, 45-90 to be exact. So these two are elite, bro. That's why I want to start both of them and trade Fox, but for now it's fine. Bam 16-8, playing well. Fox down to 14. Like you're paying him probably $7 million now. He's averaging 14-5 and he's shooting sub 25 from 3. Like that's pretty bad. He's probably gonna get traded, to be honest with you now. Wells down to 33%, not good. Klingon, all right. McDaniels, all right. Stokes, all right. Like, what do I trade Fox for is the question. Do I package Fox maybe in Klingon together and get a big time package here? Like, I could maybe do something like that. Rebuilding. I mean, I could try to get Alex Sarr in a rebuilding Wizards team. Now, that could be the play that gets us there. I don't know if they can take 54 M's, though. We can try. Alex Sarr. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to take 54 million. Yeah, that's really not good. Do they have a bad contract I can take? They have Zach LaVine's contract. Maybe I could do a swap here. I will give you Donovan Klingon. So Sarr and LaVine, just to make the money work, for Fox and Klingon, I would do that. I would give you a 1st round pick. Do they counter? No. I give you 2 1st round. No, that's a 2nd round pick. I will give you 2 1st round picks here. Counter offer maybe. Nope. I will give you 2 seconds on top of that, and they do not accept that. It's going to have to take a few more first-round picks, and it gets it done. So 3 first-round picks, Fox and Klingon, land you Alex Sarr, mainly just for Alex Sarr. I don't even care about Levine. Levine was literally just to make the money work. So now you got Bam, and you got Sarr. That's going to allow Dylan Harper to now come and be a starting point guard for this team, which I've been wanting to do. And now he can play full-time point guard next to Darren Peterson in the starting lineup, which is beautiful. And then you got McDaniels, and you have Bam and Sarr. Disgusting starting 5. Levine with a 6-man for this year, I actually don't hate. And then you got Misi, Wells, Keon Ellis, and Stokes. Now the only problem is backup shooting guard, backup center, backup small forward, backup point guard, backup small forward. I can rock with that. You know what? I don't hate Levine for this first year. So we're just going to rock with it for now. Can't extend anybody. Let's go to the end of the year with this team. So we bring in Alex Sarr to play with Bam. Now that is the true center on the squad. And like I said, man, you get Dylan Harper into that starting lineup like I've been wanting to do. And that's absolutely beautiful. East All-Stars, we don't have anybody. That's fine. Yeah, and now imagine you got a front court of Bam and Sarr. All right, season's wrapping. Jokic does win 3 MVPs in a row. So what is that? His 7th MVP of his career, bro? 6. Crazy work for Big Yoki, man. He just going absolutely nuts. So Caleb Holt, Rookie of the Year. Cam Boozer, 6th Man of the Year. How did OKC get him? That could be a problem. Wemby Depoy, you got Most Improved Dominic Clifford. And then Shea wins Clutch Player. And what a surprise, Jason Kidd and the Mavs won 60 games. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. We do not have anybody, and nobody on all defensive teams. Either that's all good. We do have Tyron Stokes on all-rookie first team. He averaged 8 and 3. We are the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. So from back-to-back years not making it, we are the 1 seed by 2 games. We won 56 and 26 record. So we have the 2nd overall best record in the NBA. We are going to be cutting this down to a 9-man for the playoffs, and this is the rotation going into it. Pretty nasty. All right. End of season stats. You see Harper led us 19 points. Peterson 17, Bam 16, Sarr 15, and then Levine and the rest of the guys. As for team stats, I assume we had a really good offense this year, and not in the top 10. Actually, never mind. It only went up to 17. Still an improvement of being bottom in the league, and our defense is top 3 again. We have the 5th best point differential. All right, let's head into these playoffs. Hopefully we can make a little run at it. Orlando in the first round. Not really too worried about Orlando. We are definitely better than them. Game number 1 does go to the Magic though. We do lose by 1 point. Paulo dropped 40 on Bam. Not good. Game number 2 does go to the Magic. Not good. We lose by 10 points right there. It's our first time being in the playoffs, and we are not showing up. Game number 3 does go to us, so thank God we win by 26 points. Paulo tried to fry us, but Dylan Harper dropped 40. Game number 3 or 4 is going to be a loss. All right, so we're down 3-1. Not good at all. 56-win team. First time making the playoffs, and you're down 3-1. And it looks like we're going to be getting dropped in 5 games unless we can make a miracle comeback here. And we are going to be able to win this game. So can we have a 3-1 comeback in us? Tell you the truth, I don't think we do, to be honest with you. Darren Peterson dropped 47 points, and he's absolutely having an incredible first round. Dude, our backcourt is just something different, bro. It really is, bro. I'm going to cut this down to a 7 again. I really only want to play 7 guys. We'll see if we have a 3-1 comeback in us. Like I said, I don't think so, but you never know. We are up to a good start in this game 5. Wait, actually, no, this is game 6. So we win this game. We force a game 7. And we beat them by like 50 right there. Oh my God, Dylan Harper, 46 and 12 and 7 steals. Boy, goddamn, boy, that's nasty. And then shout out Darren Peterson, Zach LaVine off the bench. So we forced 7 here against the 8th seed. I would hate to get eliminated here because I think if we win this series right now, we can go on a run, especially how the backcourt is playing. And we are going to do it. Wow, what a 3-1 comeback. We win by 30 in like 3 games in a row. Levine, 36. He only missed 1 shot. Boy, that's nasty. Bam with a 30 piece as well. Shout out Sarr. Good shit right there, man. That's beautiful. All right, we're going to bring this back up to an 8-man rotation. And we have Cleveland, who won in 6 games against Philly. They have their same exact team. So pretty straightforward stuff. We lose game 1. We lose game 2. We win game 3. We win game 4. So kind of the same start to last series, but it's back up, tied up at 2s. And we're cutting this back down to a 7-man rotation. So not good. Sim this last game, we're up 3-2. Bam, 35, 10, and 7. Beautiful game right there. And we'll simcast the game 6. Really good shit, man. We started off 2-0, but we're making another comeback, which is really good. And it looks like we're going to be getting out of here in 6 games. So we win 4 games straight, bro. So shout out us for hooping. Holy shit. Peterson 35, Levine 30 again off the bench. Levine has been outstanding in these playoffs. And then you got Bam. Oh my God, Bam putting in pain. So everybody putting in pain. I think we're going to keep it at a 7-man, to be honest, because it's working out. Charlotte, we don't have to play that Charlotte team. We have to play Atlanta, who has Kyrie, Dyson Daniels, crazy backcourt. That's a crazy starting 5. I do think we are a little bit better, though. Game 1 does go to us. Levine, bro, going crazy. Game 2 does go to us. Shout out Darren Peterson and Levine again. Game 3, we do lose. We win game 5, and we are going to get out of here. In 5 games, LaVine has been leading the way in that conference in the semifinals, bro. And we're in the NBA Finals, and hopefully Dallas can somehow lose. They don't have Kyrie, but I'm still scared of them. And Phoenix loses, or Phoenix wins. So we have to play Phoenix in the NBA Finals. Dylan Harper wins Western Conference or Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and we're playing the 2-seeded Phoenix Suns team who won 54 games. So we're 2 games better than them. They have the same backcourt. Booker is a problem. Jalen Green is a problem. Besides that, I think they're kind of sorry, bro. I think they're kind of sorry. Let's simcast game number 1, see what happens, man. I think we're better than this team, bro. But 2K might have other ideas, bro. You feel me? So I don't know. We are getting kind of dumped in game number 1, and we do lose by like 30 in game 1, so not good. Booker and Jalen Green. If we can just stop them 2, I feel pretty confident. Let's sim game 2 straight up when we do lose. Peterson drops 40, but so does Jalen Green. Can we not go down 3-0? And we do. And Jalen Green drops 60. Holy shit, he dropped 60. All right, this Phoenix team might be onto something. Once I saw them beat Dallas, I knew it might be cooked, bro. Well, if we have any time to have a miracle comeback in us, it's 3-0. It's right now, and we might be getting swept here. Phoenix Suns just swept us. Wow. Jalen Green. Well, that is absolutely tragic. We lose in the playoffs, and we had a crazy run too, bro. Between Peterson and Harper, Bam, and even LaVine, bro. I thought for sure we were winning that shit. Unfortunately, we fall short. That's tough. All right, let's keep on pushing on going into this year 4 season. Spo, we want to bring back for sure. Wow, that's crazy to me, man. We get Spo back, but like, bro, man, that could have been the year for sure, bro. Pick up the option, all 3 of them guys. Like I said, I think stock progression should just get us there to right back to where we were. We're gonna be paying Jalen Wells, even though he wasn't great for us. Also need to pay Yves Missi if I can, and if I can pay both of them, that'd be great. And I am able to pay both of them, so that's good. Wait, where's Sar? Oh, I was about to say we gotta get Sar back. Jesus, that almost scared me. All right, so we got our full team back, and with just stock progression, we should be chilling. Now I could look to move on from LaVine for Jaden Ivey straight up. I think I'm gonna do that, to be honest with you, and we are gonna be doing this trade literally straight up. He's just younger and the same overall, so let's do that, and we should be good to go for this player progression. Not gonna even worry about making any signings or anything like that. We're just gonna kind of rock with it because I think we can go right back to the NBA Finals with just stock progression. You feel me? Again, not as much as I would like to see. Stokes does go up 6, which is dope. Bam's up, Sar's up, Dylan Harper and Peterson both up at 92 and 91 overalls, and they're only 21 and 22, which is crazy. So I think we get better. We won 56 games. We should win 60 this year, I would assume. Starting 5, I think Stokes should go in the starting 5. Maybe he'll be the 6th man. We'll see. 9-man rotation. It's going to be Harper, Peterson, McDaniels, Bam, Sar, and then Ivy, Stokes, Missi, Wells, and Keon Ellis off the bench. It's a good enough 10-man. I think we're going to rock with that. Defense was good for us, but maybe we could move to balance, which does fit us a little bit better, or 7 seconds. So let's go balance. I think balance is cool. And let's go to the halfway point of the season. We should again be, like I said, we won 56 games last year. I expect this to be right around that mark once again, maybe even a little bit higher. Similar start to last year. We're literally pretty much the same exact record. We'll go to 20 wins if I can get this here, and we are able to win. So we're 29 or 20-10 to start this season. We are the 1 seed again by 3 games, and we are the 3 seed overall in the NBA. So as long as we're kind of around there, we should be chilling. Year 4's deadline is here, and yeah, we are 38 and 16. So I think it's better than we were last year. So let's take a kind of look at things. We are the 1 seed by 8 games in the Eastern Conference, and we are the 2 seed overall in the NBA behind Dallas once again, who got Kyrie Irving back. Like, these motherfuckers didn't have Kyrie, and they went and got him back. Like, that's why 2K is such a dumbass game, bro. Like, how did they trade Kyrie and they got him back? The only thing I could look to do maybe is look to move McDaniels, who's having an awful season. Holy shit, 6 points on 31. Yo, that's really bad. But he is such a good defender. Like, I don't want to like trade him, you know what I mean? Player stats halfway through, it's going to be Dylan Harper's show again, along with Darren Peterson, who's up to 20 points on 50, 40, 90. And then you got Stokes there, 15 off the bench. Bam, 14, 7. Sar again, 14. Jaden Ivey, not bad. Wells actually back up to a pretty good season. We got to pay Harper. We got to pay McDaniels. McDaniels is a free agent anyway. So honestly, I'm going to look to move McDaniels because he's just not really doing anything for me. And I don't really need him now that I have Stokes, to be honest with you. So, you know, let's do this deal for Jeremy Sohan. I actually don't hate this. So we're flipping Jaden McDaniels for Jeremy Sohan, who is going to play backup power forward. Gives another big body off the bench, which I don't mind. Now we have Ivy, Sohan, Missi, and Wells, and this does allow Stokes to come in here and be full-time starting small forward, which I think is the right move anyway, so that's going to be fine. 38 and 16, this should really be the championship year. I think it really should be. I think it has to be the championship year, no bullshit. This team is too good to not win this year, bro. Flag wins MVP in year 4. Arthur Kaluma wins Rookie of the Year. Cam Boozer, 6-man. Wemby Depoy, you got most improved, does go to Tyrone Stokes, so shout out Stokes. Wemby, and then you got Spoelstra. We won Coach of the Year. So finally a new Coach of the Year. They tried to give it to Dallas, but we outplayed them by one game, 63-19 to Coach Spo, and we are that 1 seed. You have Dylan Harper on all NBA second team, 23, 5, and 8 for Harper, damn near 50, 40, 84 splits. He's an elite point guard. Thought we were going to see maybe Peterson on third team, but we don't, which is fine. All right, so we are the 1 seed, and we won 63 games this year. So we have the best record in the NBA. We should have our championship this year, but I don't want to jinx anything. We are going to be running a 9-man to start this year. And let's take a quick look at stats before we get into it. Peterson, Harper, Stokes, Bam, Ivy. You saw the guys. And then team stats, we had the best offense in the NBA, and we had a top 3 defense again with the best point differential. So we should be the best team in the NBA. We'll see what we can do in the playoffs. Brooklyn in round number 1. Not really worried about this team whatsoever. We took Sohan from them, and we do get out of there in the first round. Philly in round 2, Maxey, Edgecombe, and an old Paul George and Embiid. We sweep them. Haven't lost in the playoffs yet into the conference finals to play the Atlanta Hawks, who have Daniels and Elijah Arenas. So that's a pretty good team. 2-1 series, up 3-1. And we're back in the NBA Finals this time to play against the Dallas Mavericks. Dylan Harper wins another Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And does that say Dallas hasn't lost a game in the playoffs? That is really scary. That's not good. Playoff stats look really good for us. I did want to check how they were for Dallas because it could be scary. Flag, Kyrie, AD. Yeah, flag is a problem. I'm honestly going to put Bam on flag. No, because Bam needs to be guarding AD. That's what makes this team so deadly, bro. Is Stokes a good defender? I mean, I don't know if he can hold Cooper flag. Game number 1 does go to the Mavericks. This team is just so... This team, I can never beat this team, bro. You could give me the all-star starting 5, and I think they would still struggle to beat this Dallas team. We are going to be getting game 2 here by 3 points. Shout out to Dylan Harper. I'm going to cut this to an 8-man just so we can get our guys some more minutes. We're only going to be playing Messi. I don't think we're going to need to play Jalen Wells in this series. So let's keep pushing on. Game number 3. You got to get this game 3. Close game, we do take the lead. Back and forth game. Can we pull away? No, we cannot. Close game, 4-point game. 4-point game, we do pull away by 7. Big time win right there. We win by 8 points right there. Bam with 22 and 7. Good game right there. All right, game number 4. If we go up 3-1 here, this series is an absolute wrap. But this is the biggest game of the series. You got to win this game to win the NBA Finals. You have to win this game. And it looks like, ooh, close-ass game. Close-ass game. We do pull away. 4-point game. 6-point game. 4-point game, we win again. We are gutting these wins out. Shout out to the backcourt going absolutely nuts. And I'm going to just sim this straight up. Can we win in 5 games? And we do. They didn't lose all Western Conference. We get it done in 5 games. And this guy, the first big-time trade we made of the video, wins Finals MVP, 21-5 and 8 for Dylan Harper, 2 steals in the NBA Finals. So shout out Dylan Harper. We're going to go 1 more year, see if we can go back-to-back and cap the video off at 5 years. We win in year number 4. Absolutely beautiful stuff right there. Spo gets his first ring in a long time, and this Miami Heat team does get a championship for the first time since 2013. It's a lot of years to go without a ring, man. And I believe since we extended Bam and everything, the only player we have to pay here is Keon Ellis. And besides, we got to play Dylan Harper, who is restricted, and we are hard capped. We should be able to get him back on the qualifying, but the fact I can't offer him money is crazy. I have to clear like 20 million. Think I could get away with trading Jalen Wells here for a cheaper contract. I'm gonna do the trade for this got point guard here. We're shedding some money here. We'll see if this is enough to sign him, and it is. Okay, beautiful. So we are able to get Dylan Harper back on the squad right here, which is a good... Did he just not sign with us? Oh, no, he did. I'm bugging. All right. So now we have 1, 2. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're good to go. All right. So we're going to play progression this final year video. See if we can go back-to-back championships, which would be really dope. And we do see Peterson going up 3. Stokes is up 4. So, and this point guard actually did go up 5. So we have a full disgusting team. Our starting 5 is all 90s. All right, so we got the starting lineup here looking like 9-man. Gonna be Harper, Peterson, Stokes, Bam, Sar, Ivy, Sohan, Messi, and I guess we're gonna run that PG over there. So, you know, I'm cool with that for now. We're gonna be 4.5 stars balanced. And like I said, we won 66 games last year. So let's try to do that again. Or 63 games last year. And Stokes seems like he's taking that jump in the first few games. All right, Flag wins another one in year number 5 season. Leandro Barbosa Cruz wins the damn rookie of the year. Jay McCann, 6-man Wemby, Taj Ariza, Jason Tatum, clutch player, and Spo. We won coach of the year. Again, 62 and 20 for this final record. Now, we got to go back-to-back, man. I don't want to lose. Darren Peterson is on third team, 25.6 and 5, 50, 40, 90 again. He said 50, 40, 90 3 years in a row. This, I'm telling you, bro, when you go out there and you're doing drafts, bro, Get Darren Peterson. This guy is an absolute menace, bro. He is. 1 seed again, obviously. We're only 1 game up on Dallas, so they could be another tough out. Again, they got Zach LaVine now, which is not good. They just signed everybody, no bullshit. But our team looks really good going into this playoffs, man. We're going to be cutting this down to an 8-man for the playoffs, so let's get into it. Season stats on the year. You saw Peterson, Harper there with 19 points. Really good shit since we've signed him 5 years in. He's been phenomenal for us. Same with Tyrone Stokes for the past few years. Been great. Bam, obviously, the cornerstone piece. The video's about him, so we got to keep him around. And then Sar, Jaden Ivey's been good. Sohan solid. And then the rookie. All right. Brooklyn again in round number 1. Should be another free round as we beat them in 5. Round 2 against Boston. Haven't seen them in a while. They got Brandon McCoy, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Nate Ament off the bench. That's kind of calm. We are up 3-1, and we sweep them in round number 2. Dallas still yet to lose a game, which is not good. Charlotte this time. LaMelo, AJ DeBance, who's at 96 overall. But that is about it, as we are going to be going up 3-1 here, and we are back in the NBA Finals in 6 games. Beautiful. And this time, San Antonio beats out the Mavericks, and Darren Peterson is this time Finals MVP, or Conference Finals MVP. Dallas swept the first 2 rounds, and they lost in 7. So we have to play the San Antonio team, who we haven't seen yet, who has Tyler Hero. How fitting to end off a Miami Heat trading everybody video than to see Tyler Hero in the NBA Finals with a chance to get his revenge. They got Steph Castle, Wemby, and that team's good, but not good enough. Game 1 does go to San Antonio. We lose by 9. That could be a problem. Let's see the simcast here, see if we can get any gameplay to cap off this video. Game number 2 does look like it is going to be going to us, and we are maybe going to be able to pull this one out, and we win by 20 points in game number 2. Beautiful. Tyrone Stokes with 28. All right, game 3. We can't have Tyler beat us, bro. If Tyler beats us, that would just be all the irony in the world, man, and that just cannot happen. It was the first trade we did of the video, and it's the last matchup we going up against. We are going to be getting game number 3 as well. Shout out Darren Peterson, who's probably going to be on his way to Finals MVP if we do win this series. But I don't want to speak too soon yet, as we are down in game number 4. But like I said last year, if you get this game 4, you go up 3-1, the series is a wrap, bro. We are not going to lose a 3-1 comeback. We have a really tight game. 1-point game, 40 seconds left on top end. Down by 1 with 46 seconds left. We do not have the ball, and there's Tyler here trying to go to work on Dylan Harper. That is a good bucket, but he does miss that rebound by Harper. Let's push the ball up the court. We have no Bam on the court. Harper going all the way down to Sohan, and he frying that boy Tyler. That's why we traded for you, my boy. 1-point game with 30 seconds left. Stop here ends the game, bro, for sure. Don't let Tyler fry you, bro. Don't let it happen. Tween, snatch. Going back to his left. Fader for Tyler. Oh, he misses. Tyler put up bullshit. And we should be getting out of here in a dub if Stokes can hit these free throws. First one's up for Stokes, and that is going to be good. All right, second one should be a bucket. They got no timeouts left. Second one up for Stokes is no good. No good. OG with the ball, pushing it up. Tyler with the ball. You know he wants to take this shot, man. With Sar on him, he going attacking Sar. That's not the play. He's absolutely bagged. He's bagged! That's why we traded your ass. Tyler just scammed the game, bro. That was it right there. That sequence was it right there. So shout out Tyler for scamming. And we're up 3-1 in this series, and we are going to be getting out of here in 5 games. And Dylan Harper actually wins back-to-back Finals MVPs in this video. So we walk out of this video, could not get it done the first 3 years, but pretty happy that we could win back-to-back in years 4 and 5. And we actually did make the finals in year 3. We just got swept. So pretty good shit out of this Miami Heat team. Trading everybody is a success for the Miami Heat, and we were able to keep Bam around for the video, and he got himself 2 rings on top of it. So let's go cap it off, man. Y'all let me know in the comments if you like this video. Drop a like, drop a sub, comment down below. Like I said, we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Let me know what y'all want to see next for videos, bro, and where my Heat fans at in the comments down below. Let me know where y'all at, man. I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace out.